the episode number 5 of Brewing Skills course. In the last couple of episodes we have discussed a couple of things and we have spoke about some essential brewing elements such as coffee to water ratio, grind size and brewing time. So now what is left for us is to discuss a little bit about brewing temperature, about turbulence, about water quality and filter media that we are applying on brewing. When it comes to let's start with the temperature. When it comes to the temperature, standard for the temperature for the brewing is between 90 and 96 degrees Celsius. The thing with temperature is that the higher temperature goes, it's increasing extraction of the coffee, and the lower the temperature goes, it's reducing the extraction of coffees. As well, higher temperature is increasing the bitterness, the lower temperature is increasing acidity. So what are the best practices when it comes to the temperature is, if we are brewing some very light roast, we should brew it with a higher temperature, like a 94, 95, 96. If we are brewing something which is light to medium roast, we can brew it between 90 and 93. So those are approximately the parameters for the brewing temperature. From other hand, if you like roast profiles which are medium to dark, or let's say some commercial roast profiles, still it's pretty much everything fine, just you need to go lower with the temperature. You need to go lower, like a 89, 88, let's say 90 to be maximum in that case if you are brewing medium to dark roast. So but that's when it comes to the temperature. Standard by specialty coffee is between 90 and 96. Lighter roast, higher temperatures. Lighter to medium roast can be a little bit lower temperatures. Medium to dark, lower than 90, 89, 88. When it comes to the turbulence, turbulence can be applied on a couple of different ways. You can apply turbulence by pouring water a little bit more aggressively, and on that way it will cause the turbulence of the particles. You can apply it by stirring with a wooden stick, stirring the coffee, or you can just swirl your brewer, and on that way you can apply the turbulence. Applying the turbulence as well is helping to get more uniform extraction of the coffee, and as well it's increasing overall coffee extraction. When it comes to the filter media, we can use the metal filter, cloth filter and paper filter. Most commonly used it's paper filter, as we already have used it and what we have explained in the Coffee Basics course. So most commonly used it's paper filter. If we are using metal filter, we need to apply a little bit coarser grind size, since the holes on those filters are a little bit bigger and finer particles can go through the filter, which we don't want. So for the metal filter you need to apply a little bit of coarser grind size than for the paper filter, and the metal filter will give a little bit cloudy liquid. When you extract your coffee, it will be a little bit dusty, you will be able to see the particles inside, and it will extract coffee with a heavier body. If we are using cloth filter, as per my experience, when we apply cloth filter, we need to use the little bit finer grind size than for the same brew made on the paper filter. So if we are using cloth filter, we can apply a little bit finer grind size. What is the catch with cloth filter is that sometimes it can leave the traces of the cloth in the brew. Regardless how much you wash the cloth before brewing, still some cloth flavor some cloth traces can stay in the coffee. And as well, cloth filter will give a little bit higher and thicker body than the paper filter, but lower than metal filter. So that is when it comes to the filter media. And the water temperature, when it comes to the water temperature, there is a standard for the couple of things when it comes to the water that we are using for the brewing. We have a standard for the TDS of the water, which is between 75 and 225 ppm. Then we have a standard for the pH of the water, which is between 6 and 8. Then we have a standard for the hardness and standards for alkalinity. So those are some basic standards that we need to consider when we are taking water for the brewing. It's very important for water to be free of any odor, clear color, and basically that's it. So that's everything when it comes to the seven essential elements of brewing. Practically we have explained in details the coffee to water ratio and grind size, and then we saw how grind size is affecting the brewing time, and then now we have explained about standards for the temperature of the water. We have explained the filter media that can be applied, different filters, what is the benefits of using the turbulence and how can be applied, and of course we have mentioned the standard for the water that we are using for the brewing. And with this we have covered seven essential elements of brewing. From the next episode we will start to brew some other types of brewing, such as automatic gravity brewer, and we will make immersion brewer. Thank you very much for watching episode number 5, and see you in the next one.